Hi guys, how are you doing? So, do you want to improve your English, get your English to the next level? I'm Joana. In this channel, I share with you my experience learning English by myself. So, I hope you like my videos and I hope you like this video that I prepared for you. So, today we're going to talk about daily habits to learn English. These habits are very important because will help you to get your English to the next level. These are habits that you can do every single day or often from 30 minutes to 1 hour to improve your English, to maintain your English. Because if you are learning a language and you study like 5 hours a day, once a month, you don't acquire the language. It's better to study 30 minutes every single day or often. So today we're going to talk about daily habits to learn English. The first habit, describe what you are seeing. This habit is really important and really good because it will force you to speak, to think in English. So describe what you see in front of you. Have the habit of describing what you are seeing in front of you. Have the habit of saying, oh, how to say this in English? This is the TV, this is the chair. Have the habit of asking how to say it in English. Do you know how to say bed in English? Everything that is in front of you, do you know how to say it in English? Basic things that you see every day. Do you know how to say it in English? So describe what you are seeing in front of you. Everything that is around you, things that you see, that you use every single day. Do you know how to say it in English? In this way, you learn so many vocabulary because you have to look up these words. You are describing this thing that you are seeing in front of you. And when you don't know how to say it in English, you look it up. So in this way, you learn so many vocabulary. So there are people who are fluent in English, who have like this advanced level in English, but they don't know how to say basic things that they use in their day-to-day life, that they do in their day-to-day life. They don't know how to say, I'm brushing my teeth, I'm doing these basic things. They don't know how to say like chair, table, things that are surrounded by them. So many people have a pretty good level of English, but don't know how to say these basic things that they see in front of them every single day. So have the habit of asking yourself how to say it in English. How can I describe this object that I'm seeing in front of me? So have the habit of describing things that you are seeing in front of you. The second habit, narrate what you are doing. We tend to remember new words when we apply it to our own life and when it feels personal. So that's why narrate what you are doing is so useful to get your English to the next level. So you are on your phone right now. Can you narrate what you are doing? You are on social media. Narrate it in English. This will help you get used to the language and to actually think in English. Because I truly believe that thinking in English comes naturally when you expose yourself to the language. You are listening to music, you are listening to this song, you can narrate it, oh, I love this song, I love this singer, I love like the lyrics, the way she sings, I love this music. Oh, I'm listening to music, this is my favorite singer, I love this song, I love the lyrics, the melody, I love everything about this song, this is my favorite song. So narrate it in English. Or I'm watching TV on this big TV, I like this chair. This chair is so comfortable. I'm studying English. I love studying English. Narrate what you are doing in English. So you can narrate out loud or in silence, But I would advise you to narrate out loud when you are at home. And when you narrate your day, you start thinking in English. And this is one of the most important skills to speak fluently. There are so many benefits. You feel like you are learning so many useful words that you can actually use in your day-to-day life. It also helps you to kind of prepare when you have real conversation with people. It will get easier when you have to talk about yourself or about things that you do because you've already practiced. This helps you to get used to the language, to think in English, and to start implementing English in your day-to-day life. You also learn vocabulary because if you want to say a specific word or if you are thinking about something and you want to say that specific word, you want to think that specific word. If you don't know it, you have to look it up, right? You have to look it up. In this way, you learn new vocabulary. And sometimes simple things that are present in our daily life that we don't know how to say it in English. And we are like, what? I don't know how to say this in English. These basic things that I say a lot in my native language, but I don't know how to say it in English. So that's why this exercise is really important. The third habit, read out loud. Read every day. And if you don't have time to read every day, make sure to read often. Make sure that reading is a part of your daily life. Start learning for 5 to 10 minutes. I don't really like to set a time when it comes to learning, but this is just a way of making you start. It's just a way of making you start. But let's say if you are feeling lazy, you can say, I'm just gonna read for 10 minutes. And this will make you to actually start reading, And most of the time, do you know what happens? You end up reading for more than 5 minutes, for more than 10 minutes, because you are so engaged. I personally like reading articles to learn English, to practice my English. You just choose what you love. The most important thing here is just to choose what you love, to adapt every single tip that I'm giving you to what you love, to what you see that it works best for you. The way it works, choose an article or a short chapter of a book and read it. Read it every single day, every single day, or often read a short article or a short page of a book. This will help you to maintain your English, You can read out loud or in silence. I personally like reading out loud. Ever since I started to learn English, I'm used to read out loud. Nowadays, I'm implementing read more in silence because I'm more focused on building my vocabulary. Because when I read out loud, I focus more on my pronunciation, and when I read in silence, I focus more on building vocabulary. So read a short article or a short chapter of a book per day. And of course, some days you will not be in the mood to read. And it's okay, it's okay. Consistency is also realizing that you have to pause for a moment because you need to and come back with more energy, desire to learn more. The fourth habit, record yourself talking in English. Record yourself talking about a topic. So choose a topic that you love. It can be whatever topic that you choose, from food, clothes, interview, English, your life, school, work, whatever, and start talking about this topic. So, for example, if you choose to talk about food, pick your camera and start filming yourself, start recording yourself. What is your favorite food? What is my favorite food? What I like to eat for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner. It can be about school, university. By recording yourself talking, you can see where you can focus on. Like maybe it's my vocabulary. I have to focus more on my vocabulary because I see that I use the same words over and over. And you then realize that you want to start using new words, turning those passive words into your active words. You realize it because you are filming yourself, you film yourself consistently, and you watch this video and you see that you use the same words and you want kind of to upgrade your English. Maybe it's phrasal verbs. I want to start using phrasal verbs more to kind of make my English sound more fluent. Maybe it's the short and long sounds, they sound like cheap and cheap. Maybe you want to focus more on these sounds, and by filming you will see all of these things. Maybe I use a lot of filler words, like for myself I use a lot of and when I'm editing my video I see that I use a lot of so by watching back your videos you can notice all of these things. You see how you can improve your English just by recording yourself. You see it. You see how amazing this is. You can record yourself for 1 minute, 2 minutes, for 5 minutes. Have the habit of recording yourself. This habit will help you a lot, and I say from experience, I used to record myself a lot and I still record myself because now I make videos for you guys. Or maybe you learn how to present yourself, how to present yourself in English, how to talk about yourself in English, record yourself talking about yourself. You want to be able to talk about your hobbies or your day in school, record yourself practicing talking about it. Record yourself talking about how was your day at school, and you can also record yourself making a resume about a movie that you watched, a TV show that you watched, and this will help you a lot to use present tense, past tenses, and when you will watch it, you will see where you can improve. And then watch your video and compare the pronunciation, see where you can improve and where you've improved, because if you record yourself often, you will see your past videos and you can compare to your videos that you make now. You will see that you improved a lot from your first video to your videos now. And the best part is that it's just you, you will record yourself and you watch it. That's it for today's video, guys. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, comment down below what videos do you want to see from me, and if you want to see how I improved my speaking skills without ever having a teacher, just by myself at home, watch this video, and I see you in the next video.